Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Wednesday Night Winners with your boy JC, the one and only Laser Sports. Man, finna share this link, try to see if we can get some people going on in here, man. Hope everybody doing good. Hope everybody winning. Thanks for coming to join the show last week. If you came and joined us last week, um, we just looking forward to just keeping this going every Wednesday. No matter the results, we gonna keep going. College football this week. I went 2-3 on those picks that I had posted on my Twitter that I went over on the show. We also gave some good insight on those games. We had some games going over that went over. We had some Heisman and some players pop out and stand out this week. So college football was good. It was fun. It was exciting. I'm ready for more of that this week coming up. We got some good games of college football going on that we're gonna get into more of Saturday. So I had those picks up Saturday. I'm gonna drop my NFL picks tomorrow before before the Chiefs and Lions game. But I'm gonna talk about all my picks right here and who I'm finna side with for this weekend. So let's get into this. Let's get going. Once again, I'm JC with Laser Sports. My co-host Big Bank. He not with us today. He busy. Some days he's gonna be here. Some days he not gonna be with us, and I'm gonna just rock it out for us all. So if you see this video, please come in and like and subscribe. Always come on in and like and subscribe to the channel. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe please. And always just like the video if anything. And if you hear something good that you like. So let's get into this week one NFL, man. Some big things going on. Some big things going on. I'm gonna get into the first game of the week, which is tomorrow, the season kickoff. That's the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Detroit Lions, the Super Bowl champs, opening up at home. First the Lions. We had some major line movement in that game. Think the Lions opened up as 7-point favorites, is down to 5.5 right now with the Travis Kelsey news. He hyperextended his knee the other day. They're not sure about his status and what's going on with Kelsey, so I guess that's why the line moved so much. My favorite play in this game with the line movement, I like the Chiefs money line at 235. It's a pretty good pick. I think they come at home and win with everybody hopping on Detroit. I like KC this game a lot. I really like KC this game. I think they can get it done. I think they can get it done, but the safest bet that I think we should go with, and I'm gonna write down in my phone and I'm gonna post it tomorrow on my Twitter, is the over at 52.5. Even if it change, I'm willing to play this over up to 55.5 points. I think both of these teams can come out and score touchdowns. They both is middle of the pack defenses. If I had to choose a defense, I'll lean on Detroit more because they just got more pieces every level. The Chiefs, they already missing Chris Jones, who's a star, D tackle star, run stopper. So with Chris Jones being out the game, I feel that's gonna be kind of tough. And another play I like in this game is Jared Goff over 1.5 passing touchdowns. That's good money as well. For a player prop, just on the passing, just take Jared Goff. If you're on FanDuel, like me and many others, you could probably same game parlay the Chiefs money line with the over with Jared Goff going over 1.5 touchdowns tomorrow. So I like that, and I'm gonna be watching for that all game because I'm gonna punch that in too as a straight up, and I'm gonna take this over at 52.5 points. Every time the Lions and Chiefs meet up, the game goes over majority of the time. The Lions just used to struggle hanging in there with the Chiefs and whatnot. So that's their biggest problem with the Lions. I think with the line movement, I think we can honestly see the Chiefs dominating this game, high scoring game. I'm seeing it about like a 35 38-35 KC win, or even maybe 42-35 with KC winning. I think it's going to be a tough game, but I like KC. I like KC in this one, but my favorite pick is Jared Goff over 1.5 passing touchdowns with KC minus. I mean, with the over at 52.5. I think this game go over easily. I think KC win. Start off the year how they finished it last year, winning a game, but we're not gonna sleep on the Detroit Lions. That's gonna be a good young team to watch. I'm not gonna count them out. So if they pull off the upset tomorrow, I won't be shocked. I think it's gonna be a close game, but with the line movement and everything, I still gotta side with KC in that game. Just off the rip, I gotta side with KC off that one. Then another game I'm jumping to is the Eagles versus the Patriots. This is a game I'm just another total game where I like the under two teams where they run the ball, or it's a run heavy game. I like the Eagles to win outright. I even like them to cover the spread because I don't even know what the Patriots look like this year. They saying Juju Smith ex- knee can explode at any minute. I just don't know the quarterback situation. They still riding with Mac Jones. It's just so much, man. I just jump on that Philadelphia Eagles minus 4.5. In the total, we're gonna lock that in under 45 points. I don't think we see too many points from the Patriots this game, and I think the Eagles come in and just dominate and just keep it at like a 24-6 or 24-10 game, keeping it under 45 points. So that's a play that I like really a lot this game for the Eagles and Patriots. Eagles, they do got a whole new defense. They young, they flying. I'm excited to see this because I know there's gonna be smash mouth football, two run heavy teams running the ball this week. So I'm excited to see how that game play out because we just don't know how it's gonna really go with week one. The Eagles on the road. They got two new running backs, DeAndre Swift, Rashad Penny in there, Kenneth Gainwell. They didn't list the starter, so got to see how they going to deploy the backfield. The Patriots defense gonna always be the Patriots defense now strong. So honestly, I think we should jump on that Patriots under 45.5. I think that's the safest pick for the week. I mean, it's not gonna get much easier of a pick than taking that game under two run heavy teams. Then we're gonna get into this Miami Dolphins at the Chargers game. Another game like the Lions and Chiefs, I expect it to be a shootout. Two good defenses, Dolphins and Chargers. They got two good defenses, but I still expect some points to be on the board. Dolphins missing Jalen Ramsey. They got Christian Wilkins contract situation. I know he gonna be playing hungry. We got a couple injured players, a couple young rookie corners. See how they gonna fare up against Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, and they got a rookie receiver and Joshua Palmer, Austin Eckler, Justin Herbert. It's just Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle was two explosive offenses that should put up points. Last year, I was at the game. They had the Chargers had the Dolphins buckled. The Dolphins couldn't really counter. We don't know if Tua was going through the head injuries or what was going on with Tua that game, but that's another over that I like. Just going off just the totals this week. I don't bet against the Dolphins. Y'all never hear me pick against the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins can get out of there outright at plus 138. But when I'm talking Dolphins football, y'all can trend lightly on the picks. I might pick the Dolphins every time I'm up here talking. So if you like the Chargers, it makes sense to like the Chargers this game. Dolphins a little beat up on the secondary, but it's still gonna be a good game overall. So in the total, you got it at 50 points. This should easily be a 31-28 game with the 3 point line. So I take this over 50 points as well. So I got two games over. That's the Lions and the Chiefs, and I got the Dolphins and the Chargers over. I got the Patriots and the Eagles. I got that game going under so far. That's what I like. But yeah, I mean the Dolphins and Chargers, they both got defense. So I don't know which way that's gonna go, but I like over 50 points just to start off week one, you put two young quarterbacks, two good offenses go head to head. Last year, you're in the middle of the season with players and everybody was hurt, so might have been a little different. But this year, I like the Dolphins and Chargers over 50.5. Then we get into this Sunday night football game. It's the Giants at the Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys at the Giants. It's another low total, which it can, which I can see this game going under 20-24 type game. I like Dallas to win this game outright. It's a game where Dallas, I think, should come in and just beat up on the Giants. But the Giants, they've been new and improved. Still don't know what the O line gonna look like. The defense is definitely there on both sides of the ball. So I can see it Sunday night. We get in one of those games wherever it's 8 o'clock East Coast. Everybody's sleepy, tired, and it's just a little snooze fest. But it's still good football going on because you got two good defenses playing. So I like this game under 46.5 points. Giants versus Cowboys, and I'm going to look back at just the history of the matchup and just see which way the over and under been swinging in this game. Just to get a little double fact check before I say something that's not accurate. Get right here and check on it. Yeah, I like the Cowboys this game. I like the Cowboys a lot this game too. Just on the road, CD Lamb, new offensive coordinator, Tony Pilar, got new running back Deuce Vaughn. I'm excited to see what he look like in the offense. CD Lamb, he the giant slayer. And I'm finna get into CD Lamb in a second because I like CD Lamb a lot this game. I'm gonna tell y'all what I like most about him in just a second after I double check this total how they bid in the last 4 or 5 matchups with the Giants and Cowboys. Cowboys. Yeah, the Cowboys looking for their fifth straight win versus the Giants. The last two matchups going over. So last year they went over both of those games. So 45 and they went over 38 and a half. So one game they put up 48 points. The next game they put up 39 points. So in New York they put up 39 points. So I like to see another game like that where Cowboys travel early in September to go face the Giants, and you see that game go under right there. So yeah, I like the Giants Cowboys game under 46.5. We locking all these games in. I'm locking all these totals in. I'm locking all these totals in. Remember, we posting these picks right before the game tomorrow, so I'm gonna have them pinned on my Twitter at Laser Sports. You know what I'm saying? Your boy JC. It's a bunch of us at Laser Sports. We doing our thing. We doing our thing right now. It's a good community over there, and everybody just putting it in and we trying new things out. So it's just real fun and exciting what's going on. So let's get into some of these anytime touchdown scores. And that's what I mentioned with CD Lamb. We got some anytime touchdown scores right now. So this right here, I got them all up on the screen. He's my favorite anytime touchdowns for tomorrow game. Jameer Gibbs at plus 165. I think the rookie can find the end zone for the first time against this soft Chiefs defense. Then on the Chiefs side of the ball, I like Sky Moore at plus 195 to get in the end zone. What I like about this is we don't know who the Chiefs going to throw the ball to. Travis Kelsey status still up in the air. And even if he was playing, I was still thinking the Lions key in and try to put a safety to spy in and just have Kelsey spy and try to have those other guys beat you, Sky Moore, Justin Ross, and the running backs, Pacheco and guys like that. But I think Sky Moore, he in a good position to score a touchdown this weekend. The Lions, another secondary that's soft. So, like I said, we should see a lot of touchdowns and scoring this week. Got St. Brown right behind Sky Moore at plus 115. I think Jared Goff going to throw him the ball about 14 to 15 times tomorrow. One of those, he's going to get in the end zone. and he's the lowest one out of the odds that I liked in that game, other than Travis Kelsey scoring a touchdown if he plays. So I like Armand St. Brown catching passes, scoring touchdowns that game. Then when we get in this Patriots Eagles game. I like Jalen Hurts to rush for a touchdown, start off where he left off in the Super Bowl, willing his team to victory, getting inside the red zone, getting pushed into the end zone. So that's a good double down for your buck at plus 120. Jalen Hurts getting in the end zone and scoring touchdowns. Then for the Dolphins Chargers game, it's look at the odds right there, plus 48, plus 480 for Braxton Berrios. It don't get no much better than that. And I like Barrios. I like playing the slot, all the attention on Waddle, all the attention on Hill. I love Braxton and get a touchdown. I can, as a Dolphin fan, I think he might score our first touchdown of the season. And I felt like this a long time ago. I felt like this way before he even made the team. I knew he was gonna make the team as a special teamer, but I was like, this kid's good. This guy's gonna be a weapon for us in the slot. And just with the attention on Reek and them, I think it's easier for him to succeed in this offense. So anytime you see Braxton Berrios, I try to take him on yards. I try to take him on fantasy because he a playmaker with the ball in his hands, and there's gonna be a lot of one-on-one situations in the slot. I think he can get in this week. I think it's gonna be both teams should score about 3 to 4 touchdowns in this Dolphin Miami game, and I think Braxton Berry will get one of those touchdowns for Miami. And like I said, my boy C.D. Lamb in Sunday Night Football, man, C.D. Lamb, the Giant Slayer, C.D. Lamb. Seen a stat earlier. He averaged 20 fantasy points against the Giants last year. Career wise, I think he liked to play the Giants. This is Sunday night. The lights is bright. Dak and attack. They ready to go. So this is gonna be one of my favorite picks. Of course, just double check what he doing because another soft secondary. Adoree Jackson and the Giants. They can't keep up with CD, and this got to be a statement year. He haven't had one of those years where it's just like, okay, 100 catches, 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. We haven't seen that season from him yet, so that's what I'm looking forward to him from. That's what I want to see out of CD. But this game, I think he can go in for sure. He got a one-hand touchdown versus him last year in New York, so I think he make another highlight play, and he get in the end zone. So those my favorite touchdown scores just from these 4 games we talking about. I might post more on my Twitter page. You guys can feel free to DM me for more touchdown scores. But these the guys right here from these 4 games that I'm guaranteeing 2 out of 3 of these guys on this list is going to score a touchdown this week to open week 1. 3 out of the 6 is going to score touchdowns this week, and it's a bunch of touchdowns going on in these games, except maybe the Eagles in this Cowboy game. It might be limited, but C.D. Lamb, who can stop C.D. Lamb on that Giants the secondary? This is not many options. Just like St. Brown, Kansas City Chiefs, they don't have many options to stop him. Sky Moore, the same. There's not many options you have to stop him. If the Eagles get close to the goal line, we know they're gonna do the quarterback sneak push, and that's an easy touchdown for Hurts. And there's so many options for Hurts. I mean, he got low odds, but we can't be shocked if Swift or Penny come in and take a touchdown for him because that's their jobs to score. He's just the distributor. But just with the Eagles, he another kid that's hard to stop. He get inside that red zone, goal line situation. We can see Hurts getting in for a touchdown. And these are some of my futures, man. This is some of my futures, like I talked about earlier. Go against the Dolphins. I got the Dolphins winning the AFC East this year, going to the Super Bowl versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles the favorites to get in the Super Bowl at plus 330. Miami Dolphins at plus 1100 to win the AFC to get to the Super Bowl. Last year, the Dolphins was rocking before Tua got hurt. Before the Tua got hurt, and they was able to figure out the offense. I think year two with Vic Fangio defense, I think the Miami Dolphins can be very unstoppable if they stay healthy. The biggest thing with them is health, not just Tua, the running backs, the receiver, the O line, the defense. Everybody has to be healthy. It's not just Tua. Everybody has to be healthy. The the Philadelphia Eagles, the lockdown corners, younger defensive line. They got a younger linebacking crew. They went and got some young, explosive running backs. They come down just to help with the running backs. They got a good offensive line. They got two good receivers. The Eagles is a total package. They can easily come in and get right back to where they was at last year, the Super Bowl. The NFC East, I don't really have no clear cut winner. I can't really find one other than the Eagles right now. So I think the Eagles will be back in there. Maybe playing against the Niners, maybe the Cowboys. Who knows how it's going to shake up on the back end, but we'll be following it and we'll be talking about it every Wednesday. Two of my MVP favorites is Justin Herbert and Tua Tagovailoa. Justin Herbert, Keelan Moore over there, new offensive coordinator who loved to pass the ball. We seen what he did with Dak. Dak just threw a lot of interceptions. Herbert is interception prone, but I think he can limit the mistakes in this year. I think this year for Herbert runs in touchdown, become the complete quarterback. He might win the AFC West. They might win the AFC West. The Los Angeles Chargers might win the AFC West. I'm on record. I'm saying it right here. They might win the AFC West if Justin Herbert is playing at the MVP level. The offense is there. They got the playmakers on the offense. They got the running backs. They got the line. He has everything to succeed. Tua last year, going back to last year, lights out football, second best quarterback to Patrick Mahomes in most of the advanced stats. He don't get hurt. He's most likely an MVP or in the conversation. The Dolphins is probably doing a little better, and they might beat the Buffalo Bills in that playoff game. And two of my favorite front runners for Rookie of the Year, Devon Achane. Just at those odds, he has sleeper odds. My favorite is Bryce Young, but those are just some sleeper odds right there to talk about Achane. He gonna start off just for the Dolphins as a kicker returner, but he a home run hitter in this offense. A lot of teams not gonna expect him to get the ball, and when you get the ball, he gonna make the most of his opportunity. Big gangs. And if he can stay healthy, we know Raheem Mostert is injury prone. Achane can come in and get the starting role right behind Ahmed. Them two can carry the offense for the Dolphins backfield. This kid is explosive. He's fast. And with not too many people in the box, I think he can pick up a lot of yards and make a lot of chunk plays. So just keep an eye out for Devon. I'm not saying go in there and throw your bankroll on him or do anything too crazy like that, but just keep an eye on Devon Achane for the Miami Dolphins. We're gonna see what he do against this soft Chargers run defense. He got Eric Kendricks. They drafted some linebackers. Let's see if they change up. And let's see what they can make some progresses in the run defense. And let's see how if Miami can open up the run game, it's going to be a problem for a lot of teams. But with Jalen Waddle, Barry Else playing good, Jalen Waddle, I think this kid can get some serious action on the ground. Bryce Young, Bryce Young, I think the Panthers do something that nobody predicted them to do. But me, right here, 9-6, right here on Wednesday night winners, going in and saying Carolina Panthers win the NFC South. One of the better defenses in the division. They got a young quarterback, but they got good veterans around this quarterback. They got a good running back. They got a decent O line, and they got somewhat good receivers. If these guys can stay healthy, I think Bryce Young and the Panthers can sneak past the Falcons and sneak past the Saints and win this division. I'm not gonna mention the Buccaneers because the Buccaneers is on their way to the bottom. If they can get past the Saints, I think they can. I think they can. I think they can win this division. And if they win this division, get to the playoffs, there's no question. There's no question that Bryce Young is your rookie of the year. I'm not saying your MVP talks. I just think with the supporting cast he got, I think he can. And I think he will make a jump this year. So I'm going about them little checking odds. And I'm right here on record. We saying this right now. I'm gonna go put about, let me see what $10 will do for me. $10, man, $10, $20 on these guys, yeah. Put $20 on the Panthers to win that NFC South. $20 win back $72. Put down, matter of fact, I'm gonna put down 25. Just go for the 100. Go for the 100. Put down $25. Win $90 on Carolina Panthers to win the NFC South. And right here, you heard it first on Wednesday Night Winner with your boy JC from Laser Sports, talking about Bryce Young winning Rookie of the Year and how he's going to do it by winning the NFC South with his good defense and a team playing good. So I got Bryce Young and the Panthers winning his division. He can potentially win Rookie of the Year if they win the division. And that's my case on Bryce Young. And that's pretty much all I was going to get into this show was those 4 games, these future bets, and those anytime touchdowns. So if you stopped by, if you came in, if you made it this far, please like, comment, and share this video to your betting friends. And please bet responsibly. Don't don't bet. Don't be a degenerate. If you got a problem, seek help and just find help. But if you came in and you stopped by and you liking this information, just like and subscribe and share it to a friend. We doing this every Wednesday. We talking football. We're gonna talk about baseball a little later this month, and I'm gonna get back into college football. It's a couple games that I like this week, and I might just go over 3 of my college football picks right here before I close out the show. I got about 2 to 3 minutes left, but I like NC State Notre Dame. I like that game under 51. I think it's gonna be a tough game for Notre Dame. They haven't really played a team of this caliber yet. NC State, they didn't look too good last week, but I think both defenses can just keep this game under 51. I don't think both teams scoring 25, and I don't think we see one team put in 30 this week. Another team I like under is Michigan versus UNLV. I think they do what they did last week, just dominate and run all over UNLV, probably a 40-point blowout, keeping this game under 57. I really like that one. Then I like Iowa versus Iowa State. We got the rival, and that's another under game. Under 36 points. These last couple games they played been going under. I don't see this game going over. They both only scored about 20, 17 points in a week 1 matchup. They're going to play each other tough. The new rules in college, the clock is running. So I don't really see this game going over at all. And I'm going to post those 3 picks too this weekend, this Saturday morning. So follow me on that at Laser Sports. That's my at Laser Sports at X on Twitter. You can come right here at Bet on JC and bet with me every Wednesday, and we take these picks up the hill. Follow me on Twitter. Like and subscribe to the YouTube page. TikTok coming soon. Got so much more coming soon. We doing a giveaway. Once I hit 100 subs, I'm giving away $100, and I'm giving away a gift card. So please get this to 100 subs, and I'm giving away that $100 in that gift card to 2 subscribers. So thanks for checking in with me. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for making time. Bet on JC. Bet with JC. See you later. See you lasers.